Here we have 12.4, models and volume. Let's say I asked you to build a rectangular prism, and I wanted it to be 4 units long, or 4 cubes long, 3 cubes wide, and 2 cubes high. Your rectangular prism might look like this. Here I have 4 cubes long by 3 cubes wide by 2 cubes tall. If it didn't look like this, it might look like this. The difference here is this one would be 2 cubes long by 3 cubes wide by 4 cubes tall. You have the right dimensions, just set up differently, and that's okay. Either way, we use all the dimensions correctly. We used all the dimensions. We kept it 4 by 3 by 2. The goal here is to find the volume of this figure. So what is the volume of the figure I created here? Now you could look at this in many, many ways. You could look at it in a layer approach. I have one layer that I see right here, and I have a second layer that I see on top. Okay, so you could dissect the layers. I could see that top layer, so I could say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could say I have 12 in a layer, and I want to multiply that by 2, and that'll give me my answer. So that's one way. I could also just go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I can count, right? And if I counted, I count 24. I could also look at the front face. So here I see a face. Okay, and I could see that there are 8 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 in the front face. And how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. And 8 times 3 is 24. Another way, I could look at this face, the side face over here, and I could see that there are 6 as my face. How many rows of 6 would I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 times 4 is 24. There are many, many ways that we can get the volume of this cube, but notice, whichever way I did it, I always got the answer of 24. Well, the cool thing about volume is there is a formula for it. There's multiple ways to get the same answer, but there's a formula. And the formula goes like this. Length times width times height gets you volume. Length times width times height. So if I applied that to this problem, my length is 4 times my width, which is 3, times my height, which is 2. So when I multiply that, I get 4 times 3 is 12, and then 12 times 2, which is 24. Still got my lovely trusty answer of 24. Today you're going to be practicing some problems where you might have a model like the one above, or you might not. But the most important thing you can remember is that the formula for volume is length times width times height, and you will always come to the correct answer. Alrighty?